Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. Markets seem to have supported on the 50-day moving average today, which was kind of anticipated. Note how on Thursday we did a bearish left-right combo in the Dow and actually closed below the T-line, kind of settled right here on the 34. But we knew that if they opened weaker on Friday, they were probably taking it down to the 50-day moving average, which they did. Today's trading started lower, but still seemed to support on the 50-day moving average. Came back up, did a piercing type signal, meaning to close more than halfway up this candle, opening at or below the previous day's low, the Friday's trading. This makes our analysis fairly simple. If the trend is still down, because we're not back up above the T-line, more than likely it's going to be a slow drifting trend using the 50 as support. If things open positive tomorrow, it's going to start trading positive because everybody that's watching to see what's happening at the 50 can see that if it's supported there, they're ready to come back in because they know the 50 is acting as support. Same scenario over here on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ closed right at the T-line. Notice how it used this bottom of the trend channel as support. So if it opens positive tomorrow, it's pretty much telling us this channel is still in progress. If it opens lower, it still has to breach this upward trend channel to tell us there's a major change of investor sentiment. This is allowing us to analyze what's going on in other markets or what's supporting the market. Notice a couple of weeks ago, we had the bullish harami after the big sell-off in crude oil. That was the base for our reversal. A double bottom, there's your morning star signal, close above the T-line. It stayed above the T-line, and today it broke out through the 50, which everybody is probably watching. That makes the prospect of coming back up into this level pretty strong, which means if crude oil can get back up above 30, that makes it economical for a lot of the oil companies. So that sector of the market is not going to be a pull down on the rest of the market. That may add to the stimulus of a market or an economic recovery. We've got a lot of good charts. APT has been in this wedge formation for a couple months now. You saw today after the little bullish engulfing signal off the 50 and the T-line, today it broke out. This produces very good probabilities that because of the strong buy signals in here, that you might have a lot more upside. Basically putting the probabilities of being in the right direction at the right time by identifying which patterns have broken out utilizing the candlestick buy signals. Same scenario when we recommended work. Notice there was a resistance level. You saw how it bounced off of the Morningstar signal off the 34 and the 50 and the 200, or I guess that was the 200. But when it broke through this level, that told us this resistance level was not acting as resistance anymore. Notice when it's come back and did a bullish engulfing signal, right about the same area that would be acting as a resistance level is now acting as support. This one still has high probabilities of heading higher, especially if it opens positive tomorrow. You can identify breakouts by the pattern. There's your sell signal. There's your Morningstar signal. If this trades positive and breaks through this level, we can pretty much calculate we've got a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 because of the bullish signal right here. There's still lots of good trades out there, especially in the biotechs, and it looks like some of the oil stocks are starting to come back. So with that, we know that we always have easy scanning techniques to find the best sectors and the best stock trades. With that information, you might want to join us this coming weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we are doing a 2-day full comprehensive training. This goes from A to Z, telling you not only how to recognize the signals and patterns and what they're telling you, but also understanding what the Japanese rice traders told us was the psychology that created those signals or patterns. That combination puts you in the same category as a trader that's been trading for 50 years in the market. So we can see that tomorrow, if they start opening the market, or the pre-market futures are showing that it's opening positive, that's a good indication we're now ready for another wave to the upside. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.